And now to an I-Team exclusive investigation. An old trick is now being used on newer cars, rolling back the odometer.
Yeah, somehow scammers have found a way to rig the newer cars, trying to fool you into thinking the car you're buying isn't as used as it really is. I-Team reporter Parker Gavigan uncovers the deceptive trick.
How many miles are on that engine? The ad says one thing, but is the seller fudging the numbers and rolling back the digits on the dash?
You say an old dirty trick, but it's still a modern dirty trick, except I think the scammers have gotten a little better at hiding it.
A quick search online turns up dozens of hits on how to roll back odometers.
When you're rolling back, make sure you put the number dead center on the display.
This tech-savvy poster plugs in a device and within 3 minutes takes 175,000 miles off the car.
Unfortunately, odometer fraud is alive and well across the United States and especially in New England.
So just how bad is it? Carfax, the website that arms consumers with vehicle history reports, recently released data that shows Rhode Island neighbor Massachusetts has the third highest number of odometer rollbacks per capita in the nation.
Our research suggests that there's about 35,000 cars on the road between Rhode Island and Massachusetts that have a rollback odometer.
Carfax tells us the vehicles most susceptible to rollbacks are around 14 years old, and 50,000 miles are typically shaved off the odometer, leaving the consumer on the hook for costly repairs they never expected.
It's outrageous, it's rotten, it's a bad thing to do. Yet, it's a very profitable thing for dealers to do.
We randomly searched car lots and checked their VINs, the vehicle identification numbers on the Carfax website. A quick hit at this used car lot in Cranston off Park Ave turned up a Cadillac, red flagged by Carfax for having a potential rollback. Records show the Caddy was serviced in Norwood, Massachusetts, and a month later was brought to another location in Walpole, Mass, with mysteriously 10,000 fewer miles.
That's pretty difficult to spot odometer fraud. It's very difficult.
Since the likely rollback happened years ago, car dealer Bill Valeri now finds himself a victim of odometer fraud.
If we buy a car in an auction or a private party and it has the mileage and that's the mileage it's on it, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it.
So what can consumers do to protect themselves against scammers? Experts recommend absolutely taking a test drive. Get a Carfax report. Their website has free odometer checks, and have the car looked at by a reliable mechanic.
Most mechanics who are experienced in a very short period of time can pretty much tell if this is a good car or a car that you should run away from.
Parker Gavigan, NBC 10 News.
If you have a tip for the NBC 10 I-Team, call our fraud and waste hotline 401-455-9123 or send an email tip to iteam@wjar.com.